catch up on recent events. Never miss a punch by setting reminders that alert you on your mobile device.
I am here with the main event, Jay Swingler. How are you feeling?
Absolutely fantastic.
A united team!
I mean, watch where he catches this, and look at his body positioning, and he has to pull that back around under his feet.
Navigate fight night key moments. Replay the rounds and the action you want to see again and again.
Give it up for the Black Spring Final Grand Champion, Navi!
Into the water for the final time. He's won the race to go along with a championship.
Absolutely magnificent. What a stroke that is.
The fight starts now!
The following programme is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. From the four corners of the world, to the four corners of this ring, the fight starts now! How do you like it?
Off the shoulder. So aggressive, so focused.
Look at these two guys!
Still the undisputed champion of the world!
Hello and welcome to Newcastle for another busy night of boxing, where we take a look at some of the country's top prospects in the latest edition of our popular Next Gen series. Five fights coming up on DAZN at 7 PM, but before then, before the bell, we see the Rees brothers, Owen and Ben. Owen Rees takes on Konrad Ciechowski. Jimmy Sains takes on Jesus Lobeto. And Ben Rees takes on Saddam Da Silva Catano. And I am with my good old mate, Barry Jones. Good to see you, Barry. But fighters are ready for the first contest of tonight's stacked card. So let's hand over to our MC for the evening, Mr. David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Utilita Arena here in Newcastle, England. We are live on DAZN for a big night of next-gen boxing action. We begin tonight with a 6-round super lightweight attraction set to make his ring walk. Please welcome Konrad Ciechowski.
And here is Poland's Konrad Ciechowski. He's 23, and he's making the way to the ring as a professional for the 5th time. 2 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw. But 1 defeat came last time out to the very talented Ukrainian Yaroslav Karsty. That was on the Usyk Dubois undercard back in August. The win before that was a 2-round destruction of Jacob Swiderski back in November last year. And to be fair, I watched the fight and he really does come with an all-action style, does not stop throwing punches. Extremely fit, extremely game. and he's tall. According to BoxRec, he's 6 foot. But to be fair, BoxRec has me as just over a little over 6 foot. And I wish that was the case. I mean, Barry, I think they've even got you as 5'1", so they exaggerate a little bit. But anyway, here is Poland's Konrad Tchaikovsky.
And now entering the arena, Owen Reese.
And here is the first of the Reese brothers in action tonight, Owen. He's 1-0 as a professional, and he is raring to go this evening. That debut win was a third-round stoppage of Romanian Marian Istere back in July this summer. Speaking to him on Thursday at the press conference, as an amateur, he achieved his goal by securing a place on the GB team, but the rejig of weights in the amateurs felt it was time to turn professional, and with his fan-friendly style, I'm sure he's going to excite his adoring home fans this evening. Owen Reese.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening and welcome to the Utilita Arena here in Newcastle, England. We are live on DAZN for a big night of exciting next-gen action. And it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored tonight by Betfred, Stagefront, Everlast, and Forged Irish Stout. All of tonight's bouts are sanctioned under the auspices of the British Boxing Board of Control. The steward in charge is Miles Templeton. Introducing your third man in the ring at the side of the bell from Middlesbrough, referee Dean Wilson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing scheduled in the super lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black with the orange trim. He scaled 10 stone, 1 pound, 7 ounces. His professional record, 2 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Skłodowice, Poland, Konrad Tchaikovsky. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white with the gold trim. He scaled 10 stone, 1 pound, 8 ounces. His young professional record thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory, and that victory came by way of knockout. Fighting out of New Biggin by the Sea, Owen Reese.
Watch your low blows, watch a punch on the back of the head. Keep it clean. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch them up. Let's do it. Back to your corners.
Here we go. First fight on before the bell this evening. Like I say, the first of the Reese brothers in action. Owen, 1-0 as a professional. Very aggressive. Very exciting. I've been told, Barry, one to watch.
He's come out all guns blazing already, hasn't he, there? But good structure to his work here, Reese. Again, just dipping the legs there as well, making Tchaikovsky miss there with his follow-up attacks. Good body shot as well there from Reese.
Very aggressive. Good start from Owen Reese on the front foot, looking to land big bombs. He said he was going to do this at the press conference on Thursday.
Nice little combination just a second ago there. So a left uppercut, then followed it with the same hand there, whacking on the body with the left hook.
Credit to Tchaikovsky, he's there, but he took a big left hook though from Owen Reese, who looks to follow that up with a 1-2.
Trying to fire back though, isn't he, Tchaikovsky? You've got to give him his credit.
Yeah, he's game Tchaikovsky. I've seen him in the build up to this fight, watching some of his fights. He's aggressive himself. does leave lots of openings though when he lets his shots go. You can see the chin's high off the pole.
Tension a little bit too far out there. Reece, that's a nice left hook there though. Just before that, he's got to get his feet a little bit closer.
I was talking to Owen Reece at the press conference, and when I mentioned what Eddie Hearn had said at the Linares Catchall press conference, and he wants all these fights to entertain and excite, sort of looked at me, gave me a little smile to say that's exactly how I fight. So really eager to get going and impress his local fans. Yeah, it was a good shot.
Do you know what? He's been nice and aggressive. He just slowed down just a little bit because he's neat with his work. Again, he dips his legs though there, so he just, and comes back up with a nice left hook to the body.
Yeah, good variation, changing the levels well. Head, body, the left to the body worked well. Good amateur. Secured his spot. Sorry, on Team GB. 80 amateur fights, one around 70. Working well here, head and body, Barry.
Yeah, the left hooks have been approached from in this round, hasn't it, for sure. What he did quite well just a second ago as well, when he was in close, he just used his arms and his forearms, just a block shot. He didn't just big shot.
That was beautiful. He took his head off the line on the outside of the jab of Tchaikovsky and he threw the right hand. It was a lovely shot. The pole doing the right thing. He's holding, trying to smother the work of Owen Reece.
Well-timed right hand as well there. Slotted little left hand from Tchaikovsky and he made him pay.
Into the last 10 seconds of the opening round, it's been a very good, fast start from Owen Reece. Done exactly what he said he was going to do. Credit to the pole, he's taken some big shots, but he's still standing.
Right, it's bedtime. Your Wi-Fi's going off.
EE Wi-Fi Controls lets you pause the Wi-Fi on your kids' devices, helping them to switch off and drift off. This is new EE.
Corners, 10 seconds. Corners. Lively first round there from Owen Reece, Barry.
Frantic pace, wasn't it? But it was a frantic pace because he picked his shots really well. Those right hands over the lazy jab there of Tchaikovsky. Just there, it's the perfect timing there for that. And the left hook to the body and head was fantastic there from Reece.
Almost jogs out to the centre of the ring for the start of the second round. Again, looking to land big bombs. Credit to Tchaikovsky. Trying to land shots of his own. It's just that chin very high of the pole. Carries that right hand a little low as well when he throws his left hook. He's open to the shots, and Reece looking for that shot, Barry.
But what he does, Tchaikovsky, the jab's two-parter. The people don't realise this. It's how fast it comes out, how fast it comes back. So he throws it out at a decent speed, but it comes back too slow. And Reece has found that out very early. So every time he throws a jab, he just fires the right hand, follows it back, and it gets there before the left-handers.
Yeah, Tchaikovsky from the city of Lublin, about 100 miles away from Warsaw, and you can see his game comes to win.
You've done your research, haven't you, mate?
Made
an effort.
Made an effort
big
this
fan
week.
of
my geography, Barry.
And your jokes about my height. I forgot about that.
Oh, Owen Reece on the front foot, he backs Tchaikovsky into that blue corner, letting big shots go. The pole been quite crafty in his defence. To smother the work of Reece.
And game as well.
Yeah, he's very game.
I mean, that's lovely left hook there from Reece. I mean, the gap's to the pinning because he is throwing, but I think that's keeping him in the fight. He's not being overwhelmed.
Yeah, good pressure, doing the right thing there. Reece just taking a little step back, allowing space. Quite easy to smother your work when you're letting your shots go back.
I'd like him to tip his legs to the right hand straight, right on the belly, right in the middle. Just sit down, nice straight right hand.
Yeah, he's got a tall frame, Tchaikovsky, so the body is there to be worked. Credit to the pole, yeah, he's working away, he's standing in front of Reece. Don't think the local man's going to mind that though. Not going to go searching for Tchaikovsky.
And also when he throws that right hand, Reece, over the jab, just take the head over to the left. Just use that weight to your head just to transfer a bit more power into the shot.
Heating up into a nice contest this, but Owen Reece looking the stronger still, the aggressive. Another good right hand. He took that well, Tchaikovsky, and almost landed a right hand of his own.
Took that flush as well, didn't he?
He did, and he basically done what you said, Barry. He took that head off the line, he slipped on the outside and threw the right hand, looking for the shot again, looking a little ragged. Tchaikovsky taking some big shots. Again, doing the right thing, holding, but looking very good, Owen Reece here.
Relentless pressure, but he's getting a little bit smothered in his work, just a little bit. But I think the way he's picking his shots is really, really good for such a high pace.
Oh, another right hand from Owen Reece, another good round. Tchaikovsky shout out gave me his, but wow, he's under pressure.
Intuitive technology, intelligent all-wheel drive, and the performance of a Jaguar. Search F-Pace.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Seconds up, round 3.
Third round, the 6-rounder, first 6-rounder for Owen Reece. Oh, landed good. Right hands again at the start of this round. Coming out, no nonsense, as he has the first 2 rounds. A lot of the Berkeley boys are naturally aggressive, and you can see it with Owen Reece again trying to land that left hook.
Naturally aggressive, but the technique's good. I mean, if you're gonna be as aggressive as this, you're gonna take punches. It's inevitable. It's impossible not to. But he is trying to dip his legs after he throws the shots. So he's trying to move after he punches, and also he's picking his shots.
Good work, really letting the shots go. 3s and 4s now, going through the gears. Owen Reece, bit of head hunting here though. Needs to target that body of Tchaikovsky.
So tough, isn't he, Tchaikovsky?
He really is trying to hold on, do what he can, and even try and land shots of his own under pressure.
I mean, when he's landed, good shot from Reece, when Reece lands with a couple of concussive shots, the referee can step in and go, but Tchaikovsky's looking to fire back.
Look now, the 3rd round, 2 questions. Can Owen Reece sustain this sort of pressure for the remainder of the fight, and can Tchaikovsky deal with this kind of pressure for the remainder of the fight?
I thought that about Reece after the first round. I thought he can't keep this up. Relentless.
Again, just smothering his work. Needs to use his feet, create more angles, but relentless attack.
Good work, body shots. See, he gets close, he creates the space, doesn't he, to make the shots tell.
Talking to the boys again at the press conference about sparring, and they're all in there with each other. Callum French, Mark Dickinson, Ben, Owen. Tremendous talent in that gym, like you say, Barry. Landed another left hook inside Owen Reece.
He's got to start taking a toll, haven't he, these left hooks. Oh, he just missed with that one there. Reece loading up. Again, like you say, you're right, when he takes that and take that head over to the left now when he throws that right hand over the top.
Well, I think we've seen enough to know, Barry, whenever we see Owen Reece in the future, we're going to see entertaining fights as he goes through the gears again. 3 unanswered left hooks. Oh, it's a big shot again. He took that well, Tchaikovsky.
And that's the first time he looked in trouble there, wasn't it, Tchaikovsky?
God, that was a big shot, Barry, that left hook. Again, looking at that right hand, avoiding that shot to pole, but very, very good shot selection, power, picking from Reece as he goes for that right hand again. Every single time you think Tchaikovsky is hurt and down and out. He keeps firing back. Credit to the pole. Incredible resilience. Well, another brilliant round for Owen Reese there.
Lewy, Konrad, lewy, odejście i lewy. I go trzymaj w tym. Za blisko stoisz i się z nim bijesz się niepotrzebnie.
Again, another frantic run there from Owen Reese, just non-stop action, but he landed with about 3 left hooks on the spin there, and there was a real meaty one in there as well, and Kojowski's just showing a real resilience, because some of these shots, even if they're not concussive, knock you to the floor shots, they break your heart sort of punch down there, you know, those long right hands when you're throwing a shot and he's making you miss and making you pay with a weighty shot. And the left hooks to the body, all these punches are there to set you up to fail.
Well, some familiar faces, Tony Sims and the Conor Benn in the changing room supporting Jimmy Sains. Teammates, of course, they've sparred with each other. All smiles and relaxing there. It's been a brilliant start to before the bell and so much more to look forward to. Jimmy Sains up next, but back to this contest. Owen Reese again, as he has for the first 3 fights, on the front foot and letting big shots go. That was a nice change of levels there, Barry.
Can't miss with that right hand every time he lets it go. See, you want to be saying, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, but I think it's almost pointless, because I think his mindset is, I'm just going to, I'm right at you, I'm just going to work you, I'll hustle you.
It's almost his body language as well, isn't it? You've set that tone now. To then step back and then give your sort of your opponent a false sense of security, almost. But it does allow them to get a foothold into the contest, and he's not allowing him to.
No, but when he gets him on the ropes and he's throwing the shots, he can still be aggressive. He can just take a little step to the left, or a little pivot to the left, or a step to the right, get a different angle of attack. But I think he's so mindset on just trying to run right through you that I don't think he'll think that. But he still, I have to say though, he still has that thought of mind to pick his shots. I think he's not just swinging punches all over the place. His work is still neat.
Yeah, changing the levels with the shots, working head and body, really close to Tchaikovsky, who's the taller, has the longer reach, but he's nullifying the work of Tchaikovsky by getting on the chest. Sometimes, yes, smothering the work, but looking physically very strong. But again, you have to say, the pole, Tchaikovsky's shown his resilience, his will to win, his desire, still letting shots go. The pace slightly dipped in this fourth round, you can understand. Actually, wouldn't it? Yeah. It is, like I say, Reese's first 6-rounder. Nice left hook, the right hand of Tchaikovsky low. The shots are really slowed down of Tchaikovsky. Lots of gaps in the defence. Needs to give himself some space here, Reese. Let 4 shots go, all taken on the gloves of Tchaikovsky. It looks like there's some blood to the left eye of Owen Reese.
Tchaikovsky is just always fighting back. I don't think there's much weight on the punches, nothing to worry about, but it's just frustration might seep in.
Showing a good chin, takes another stiff jab there from Reese. Oh, nice right hand. The referee's having a look. I don't think he wants to see Tchaikovsky taking too many more of these. Though he's still in there, he's still letting shots go. He's the one who's shipping the bigger, harder shots.
Yeah, to be fair, no, some of these shots, no, you can see he's feeling them, but there was only one shot in the last round that he looked hurt. Apart from that, he's absorbed everything here.
Have a grueling round from these two. Owen Reese, the aggressor on the front foot. He looks to me, Tchaikovsky, as if he is fading. The referee goes over his corner just to check, I think.
The cornerman's on the phone here, Tchaikovsky's cornerman.
Maybe he's not paid his gas and electric bill.
That's madness, that is. I've never seen that before.
Is it even allowed?
I don't. It's a valid point, I don't know. Why wouldn't it be?
No one's saying anything. Let's hope he pays that bill on time. Let's see if we can see where that cut was caused for Owen Rees. Their heads are very close together there, Barry.
Yeah, they are constantly, and he's always one coming forward. Can't really tell. There might have been there. Oh yeah, well, there was no blood when he went in, but there's blood when he came out. So yeah, that's heads or inside of the glove there. That's caused that for Owen Rees.
Into round 5 we go. It's been an entertaining contest. Owen Rees just relentless non-stop pressure, and the resilience from Tchaikovsky has been very evident, but looking jaded and dejected in that red corner in the break as the coach was on the phone. Another right hand from Owen Rees. Big shot, the chin way too high of the pole, but he's standing in front of Owen Rees trying to land shots of his own. That was better.
Yeah, it didn't quite come off. It was the right idea on a little half a step back. To be fair to Rees, so with that little cut, I think that's something he's kind of, the way he fights, I think that's something he's kind of get used to. And you can't be this aggressive and not come up with any marks or scrapes.
Yeah, hopefully that cut's not too bad. Like all these young fighters, they want to be busy, they want to be active, so don't want to cut to hold you back and stop that momentum.
Because he looks like he can bang here, Rees, but it'd be interesting to know if he really can, because Tchaikovsky has got a fantastic chin, which I think he's got a decent chin guaranteed, but the other got an ironclad chin, or Rees doesn't hit as hard as it seems. Either way though, I think just the relentless pressure would break the spirit, you would feel.
Taking this thing out, didn't quite find the target there, Owen Rees, but again, Tchaikovsky taking the shots, still trying to fire back, but they're sloppy, they're slow shots now. He's wide open to the counter. Tchaikovsky, he's looking to give himself space now, isn't he, Barry?
I think that's what he needs there. If he can have a sustained attack where Tchaikovsky doesn't throw back, I think the referee has to step in. Yeah,
he's looking
but you can't stop it. He looks tired, Tchaikovsky, but he's not getting hurt, is he? That's the thing, you know. He's firing back. Nothing effective. He hasn't won a round, but he is firing back.
Yeah, just like the second half of the 4th round, pace has dipped a little bit. Like you say, Barry, you can understand why. It was an electric start from Owen Rees.
Good body shot there from Rees.
Yeah.
That's what he does quite well. He finds, when he's close like this, he does find space.
That was a big right hand, and the referee's seen enough. It was a lovely right hand. Tchaikovsky protests. He wasn't staggering. He didn't drop, but it was a lovely shot. He couldn't miss with that right hand, Owen Rees. And in the end, after relentless pressure, he gets the stoppage. And the home fans are delighted.
Yeah, you know, he deserved the rewards for the effort he put in there. That's one of those stoppages where I don't dispute it too much, but I also would say that he could have continued. But he's taking all those punches, but he is fighting back. He's having no success, hasn't won a round. You have to factor in that, you know, it's a tricky one. That's a title fight, just screaming blue murder, but it's not. And he's not winning any second of every round, so he's continued to fire back. But there was big right hands starting to land continuously, and he looked tired. And even though he didn't look like he was going to go down for a second, I would say that. But I think, you know, you're watching it, the referee's watching this the entirety of the fight, and he's just gone, that's one too heavy right hand, too many for his liking. So I understand the reasons why. But I can understand why Tchaikovsky also had a little bit of a dispute with the referee about it. He didn't scream about it, but he thought, I could have carried on there, mate. And he could have, but he would have just took more punishment.
Exactly, he was never going to win the fight, was he? Too tough for his own good, really. His chin was high.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dean Wilson calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 25 seconds of round number 5. Declaring your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Owen Rees.
So Owen Rees goes to 2-0 as a professional. He didn't lie, he said he was going to be all action, relentless from the off, and that's exactly what he done. Fan-friendly style. Lots to work on. But
ladies and gentlemen, let's get a nice round of applause out here also for Konrad Tchaikovsky.
So sure, they'll tidy up on some of those weaknesses, if you want to call them, but a very entertaining display from Owen Rees. Like I say, goes on to 2-0. Manager Sam Jones in the ring. Graham Rutherford, coach, just coming down the stairs next to us. We're trying to catch a word with Owen Rees, get an interview with our reporter for the evening, Jamie Ward. Steps down to that position. So let's hear from the victor, who's with our reporter, Jamie Ward.
Owen Rees, congratulations, 2 fights, 2 wins, 2 stoppages as well. To return to action in front of your family and your friends here in Newcastle tonight and win in that fashion, how would you sum up how you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. You know, it wasn't my best performance, but you know, I still went out there, got a stoppage in front of me home fans, so yeah, I'm happy.
I got the feeling tonight, Owen, from watching you, certainly all action from the first bell, that winning wasn't just enough for you. You wanted to look good, but perhaps maybe a little bit over-eager to impress tonight at times.
Yeah, winning wasn't enough. I had to get that stoppage tonight.
Just talk us through the final moments, because Tchaikovsky was tough and he stood up to a lot of shots. Were you surprised about that?
Okay. Yeah, I was surprised after I hit him hard the first 2 rounds. I thought he was going to go, but he stayed in there. But I feel like I was a bit sloppy. I let him hold a bit too much, but you know, I just need to get back in the gym and see what's next.
Can you see why the referee had seen enough at the end there, Rowan?
Yeah, definitely. He was tired every time I was hitting him. I could see he was hurt.
Let's bring in manager Sam Jones. Sam, are you awake? Here we go. Sam, I asked you for a line in the build-up to this fight on Owen Rees and what we could expect. You said, listen, 2 words, all action. Is that pretty much what you expected tonight?
Yeah, I think he could have been a bit more refined in his work, but boxing, like what Eddie's been crying out for, be entertaining, and that's what Owen just delivered there. Crash, bang, wallop. Great performance, and on to next. It's about keeping him active, but I'm sure Eddie will have him back on the basis of that performance.
Absolutely. Owen, final one from you. I know your brother Ben is in action. I imagine the plan now is to get showered, get changed, and watch him from ringside.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait. Be another big performance. Before I go, I'll just like to dedicate this fight to my grandma, who sadly passed away last month. You know, I know she was up there watching us, so yeah.
Great words, Owen. Congratulations to you. Onwards and upwards. Well done.
16th of December, Arizona, we go to work.
Arizona. Jesse Rodriguez against Sonny Edwards is just a fantastic fight.
You now have 1 piece of the 112-pound crown. What do you want to do next?
Sonny Edwards, that's the only option. I want to see an undisputed champion in the flyweight division.
Sign the contract.
Bam Rodriguez is probably the biggest puncher in the division.
That's the reason he signed with Matchroom and with DAZN.
I think this is genuinely as elite can get.
The big unification to come against Jesse Rodriguez.
He's going to have to be switched under every single second of every single round.
Bam Rodriguez, where are you?
Rodriguez putting on the performance of a lifetime. Oh, lovely long left hook. All in. Sink or swim.
This one of the best fights of the year, pound for pound.
And there is so much more to come here on DAZN. The tremendous rematch, Camera versus Taylor 2 in Dublin. Conlon Gill in Belfast. The roof is going to come off that arena. Haney Prograde, looking forward to that one. And number 1 and number 2 in the division, Bam versus Edwards. Cannot wait for that schedule. Barry, out of those fights, what's your pick? I know you're a big fan of Bam Edwards.
It's very difficult because they're all really good fights in their own right. I think Haney and Prograde might end up being the best fight. I think Belfast, I was going to say Belfast might be the better atmosphere. Then I forgot about Katie Taylor Cameron. It's so difficult, but it is Bam and Sonny for me. I think them stylistically, that's a great fight. It's the perfect fight. They're both at the peak of their powers. And I'll be there. That's the reason. That's the main reason. I'll be ringside. Yeah, well, I've had to pay to go. I've had to pay to work. But it's, I mean, I've been looking forward to that fight for ages. Even before it was announced, I thought, imagine them two together. And I'm a huge fan of that weight class. That's Superfly for a long time has been one of my favourite divisions. And now, so the way Sonny has promoted himself, and the way he's, how confident he is, and the way Bam has beat some really Hall of Famers, it's a great fight on paper.
Yeah, brilliant. Really, really looking forward to that. But I'm looking forward to the next fight too. We see Jimmy Sains not too long ago making his debut. He is out now for his second professional fight. He is ready, his opponent's ready, so let's hand over to our MC once again, Mr. David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from here in Newcastle, England, with a special middleweight attraction. Now entering the arena, Jesus Lobeto. And now entering the arena from Brentwood, Essex, Jimmy Sains.
And here is the hard-hitting, talented fighter from the impressive Matchroom Gym in Essex, Jimmy Sains. He made his debut on the Opataya Jordan Thompson card back in September. To be fair, he was a little self-critical of his performance, saying he was trying a little hard to impress and loading up a little bit, but you know what, I don't mind that. With these young talented fighters, they're looking to impress, they're looking to excite, so you can understand it. He's a solid puncher with both hands, always searching and looking for the opening so he can find those big shots. With his team, talent and popularity, the future looks very bright for this young man.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Newcastle, England, live on DAZN, we are set to go with a special middleweight attraction. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored by Betfred, Stagefront, Everlast, and Forged Irish Stout. Introducing your third man in the ring at the sound of the bell, scoring referee from Sunderland, Ron Kearney. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of boxing scheduled in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears the black trunks with the green, white, and red trim. He scaled 11 stone, 11 pounds, 12 ounces. His professional record, 1 victory against 2 defeats. He has 1 draw. Peleando fuera Principado de Asturias, España, Jesus Lobeto. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white trunks with the navy trim. He scaled 11 stone, 8 pounds, 7 ounces. His young professional record thus far perfect, 1 fight, 1 victory, and that victory came by way of knockout. Fighting out of Brentwood, Essex, here is the 4-time national champion and the GB Elite 3 Nations champion, Jimmy Sains. Sainz.
Okay, gentlemen, keep your heads out, keep your punches up and keep it clean. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, come out boxing on the bell, let's go.
Here we go, fight number 2 and contest number 2. Jimmy Sainz as a professional.
Round 1.
Round 1. Jimmy Sainz versus Jesus Lebeto. What did you make of his debut, Barry?
I think he was overcritical. I thought he was nice style. I thought he was aggressive. I thought he was relatively composed for a debut. I thought he was really good.
Big punching. You see the sound that right hand made. Though taking on the gloves of Lebeto. Getting to work. Here's Jimmy Sainz. Burying the shots. Head, body.
Not like he needs Lebeto, is he?
Lovely right to the body.
Just carries that left hand, just not massively though. When he goes to throw it there, see it there for Lebeto, just comes back to the chest.
Picking the shots nicely here, Jimmy Sainz, aggressive on the front foot. See Conor Ben sat at ringside. I was speaking to him earlier. He sparred with Jimmy Sainz, and he's very strong, very big punching, middleweight, working the body well there. Jimmy Sainz
from distance as well there with the body shots. Never got too close. Nice long shots, using that reach really well here, Sainz.
From the Conor Ben, John Ryder, Craig Richards, Jules Liddard, so much talent in and around his weight division, so to have that sort of sparring in-house, so beneficial, working the jab well, stabbing it to the body.
Big lump like Jordan Thompson as well to whale away at.
I'll be swerving that one.
You spar bigger guys. I always have to spar bigger fellas because I'm 3'2" apparently. Lebeto
trying to back Jimmy Sainz up, successfully doing so and getting him into the blue corner but not landing anything of note. Jimmy Sainz trying to get back behind the jab. Nice and relaxed, a bit more patience in his work.
Yeah, it's good now. Let's do everything behind the jab and then just wait for Lebeto to make a mistake and then just fully commit to that right hand then.
Very popular Jimmy Sainz, sold a lot of tickets. Just finding that right uppercut, follows it up with a left hook. Good work from the former Repton man who wore the green and gold colours with pride and was very successful for the club, winning national titles. And you heard David Diamante read it out there on the Tri-Nations.
He also see Lebeto.
He does.
That's those heavy shots on the temple, that is taking it out of him a little bit.
Coming to heavy, Lebeto is 166 pounds at the weight, and he takes the right hand there. The legs seem to be a little unsteady from Lebeto. He works the levels really, really well. Jimmy Sainz, head, body, dropping that left around the right elbow of Lebeto, who's really crouching down, trying to cover up Barry.
Yeah, he got hurt there, I think, with the head shot. There was a body shot, and then one little low as well from Sainz, but he's working well, good variety in his work, and patient with it as well.
Yeah, it's a sustained attack, but it's not rushed. Good work there, the variation, beautiful stuff from Jimmy Sainz.
Join us for the Mercedes-Benz Platinum Star event at your local showroom from the 10th to the 13th of November. Take advantage of 0% APR representative, available across selected electric cars. Plus, unlock our event-only offers in-store. The Platinum Star event. Visit us from the 10th to the 13th of November.
Moviéndote sin pegar, ¿vale? Cuando le enganches con una combinación, fuera, tío. ¿Vale? Sí, hay que hacer todo el rato lo mismo.
Corners, 10 seconds. Corners.
Todo el rato lo mismo.
Second down, round 2.
Very bright, positive start from Jimmy Sainz. Young man making his second fight Real variation with the jab.
I thought that first round was fantastic. I think that's the blueprint how he fights, always. Aggressive but thoughtful. Everything beyond the jab, use that long
Picking the shots really well here. Left to the body again. This is good work. Burying the shots, head and body. Good body attack. Right hand again. He's done well to stay on his feet, Liberto. He's taking some big shots, and this is a very good attack from Jimmy Sains. He got Liberto backed into the neutral corner. Just step into the right there, Barry.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Look at that. Just change the angle. Look at it opens up the gaps there for those uppercuts from Sains.
Another right uppercut. This is a good attack. Varying the shots, really good. He's poised, ready for the shots coming back from Liberto, but a very good attack. He's done well. The Spaniard,
covered them tight there. The referee was looking for one clean shot, but a lovely assault there. And he took his time there, Sains. He let his hands go, took his time. And what was impressive, he never got too close. So he used that reach. He will turn from the core, get good weight on the shots. And Liberto couldn't hold on. He didn't get too close, didn't smother his work.
Again, just changing up the power and the pace of the shots. Sains trying to find the openings that way. Liberto showing his toughness. There are 2 defeats on the record, but he's never been stopped. So trying to wave Jimmy Sains on now. He's not taking the bait, Jimmy Sains. He's looking to feint and set the shots up. Again, working the body. Good stuff from the former Repton man.
Just need a bit more turn there, and after a shot, didn't quite turn from the hip.
A little movement that he done a passage ago. A little step to the right. It's a bit more.
Just opens up the left, took me through there.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, good shot.
He's under the real cosh here. The left to the body, the referee's having a real look, and he jumps in. The referee's seen enough. And what a tremendous victory that is for Jimmy Sains against a tough, strong Jesus Liberto. Showed us so much there. Variation, power, physical strength. Fought in his work. Very good fight.
I think he was really busy. I say this all the time. You're patient, you don't rush your work. But then you get an early finish. That's the sign of a quality, potentially a really high quality fighter. He didn't rush his work, he entered the gears really quickly, didn't get that front foot too close, so he didn't allow Liberto to hold on at all. And then when he had him in trouble against the ropes, he's reining in the shot without going too crazy. We think, like you said, Danny, he took that step to the side, just opened up the body there. But your second phase of attack there gives you another angle. He threw those uppercuts through the middle. Look at him working the body. Again, when he's throwing the body shots, he's not getting too close. He's throwing them long, keeping his range. Means you can see the full target. If anything comes back, he can see it before he throws his shot. He can take a little step away. There's that step to the side there. Just allows him to get that right hand into place. He's a different view of the target. I thought that was a fantastic display. The first round, I thought, was a blueprint how he should fight. The second round, then he sussed his guy out in the first 3 minutes, went to work, got the stoppage. That's how you fight.
Yep, totally agree, Barry. And if he was a little bit critical of his debut, he cannot be with that performance. Like you said, Barry, showed us a bit of everything. The fought, the variation in the shots, the power, the physical strength. Really looking accomplished there.
And people might say you're getting carried away. It's only his second fight. That's the new. You don't learn that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by TKO. He's still undefeated, Jimmy Sains.
Jimmy Sains goes to 2-0 as a professional. Opponent Jesus Liberto applauding the victor. Respect shown between the two, and he can have nothing but respect. That was a very good display, as Barry says, from the young man. Tony Sims, coach, will be extremely proud. You can see Jimmy Sains showing all the work that they would have worked on in the gym. Like I say, the shot selection, very good. Setting traps. He went into his shell. Liberto, you can understand why. All smiles there, Jimmy Sains. We'll catch a word with the victor. Again, our reporter, Jamie Ward, is ready to hear from the young man.
Well, Jimmy Sains, congratulations. 6 weeks ago when we did this interview, you weren't overly impressed with yourself. How do you compare how you're feeling right now after that performance in this ring tonight?
Yeah, to be honest, it's a great performance. I feel like this time I was taking my time, and in between I was stepping back, having a little think, and then going again. I was picking my shots a bit more, but last time I was just swinging in, loading up with everything, but this time I was placing them a bit better, yeah.
You said heading into the debut, and understandably so, in London, in front of your friends and family, and a lot of them on the big stage, that you felt tense heading into that fight. Did everything just feel a bit more relaxed for you this evening?
Yeah, definitely. I've only done it 6 weeks ago. So doing it now was just like, I'd done it yesterday, do you know what I mean? It was just the same thing as last time. I knew everything, I knew the occasion, I knew what was going to happen. So it just allowed me to have more time, pick my shots more and take my time, yeah.
Your stablemate Conor Benn always talks about your physical strength, and that was there for all to see tonight. The variation was great as well, and like you say, you didn't rush your work. Lebeto went into his shell. I don't think he fancied that after feeling some of those body shots for the first round.
Yeah, definitely. I heard him wince a few times with the body shots, and he was calling it on, but really I didn't know. I know he didn't want no more, but fair play to him, it's a game opponent.
Let's grab a word with your trainer, the main man, Tony Sims. Time will bring you in here from Monte Carlo to Newcastle. In terms of that performance tonight for Jimmy, big smile on your face, Tony. As a team, why can you be happy with that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's still on, you know, he's on a learning curve at the minute. It's only his second fight, but like he said, he felt more relaxed in there. It's always good to get your pro debut out of the way, obviously, and then start having these learning fights. But I thought the kid was a tough kid that he fought, and you know, he done a good job on him.
Promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, I know you're always a little bit biased for these Brentwood fighters, but you keep talking, Eddie, about just being on this stage. It's not just about winning, you have to be exciting. What's exciting you about Jimmy Sains?
Yeah, you've got to be exciting, but Jimmy's always going to be exciting. That's never going to be a problem for him. It's just about composure, it's about punch selection, variation, and just keeping his cool. Last time out, he was on very late on the card. He'd sold 500 or 600 tickets. There was a lot of pressure on him. That's the beauty of having these fights on the road across a schedule where you can just experience new things, take your time. Shout out to the boys from Essex that have come up tonight, you know, and a big amount of them as well. It's a long, long way, but it's really about the progression of Jimmy Sains. And tonight we saw a much calmer, thought the jab was fantastic, and the opposition will get tougher, but he was a tough man, and he ended up becoming target practice, but you got to hit the target, and that's what Jimmy did. He broke him down. Some beautiful shots, some great body work as well, and I thought that was a much, much better, cleaner performance. Like I said, always going to be exciting, always going to have heavy hands. It's the job that Tony can do on the skill with Jimmy Sains and let him mature as a fighter. He's going to be a big problem in the division.
He certainly is a mature head on young shoulders, and he can be his own harshest critic at times, but why do you think as he moves forward that will actually be good for him?
That's good. You've got to be a harsh critic. You know, you can never admire your work, especially when you're 2 fights in. You keep your feet on the ground, you work and graft every day like a dog to try and get to where you want to be. And it's the only way, it's the only formula. So I want him to be harsh. When we do well, we give each other a pat on the back, we say, job done, back to work. And that starts, again, that's him done for the year now. It's 2 fights in 6 weeks, but he'll be back January, February. So he's going to have to work over Christmas. He's got 2 or 3 years of work, no real time off. It's not a time to start going on holiday and celebrating a victory over that guy, with all due respect. It's just another notch on the victory list, knowing we've got a lot of work to do, and we go back to work before a massive 2024.
Last couple for you, Jimmy. Conor Benn was ringside. He made the trip north tonight, and he was also there to see Joe Cordina in action in Monte Carlo. You've been working with John Ryder. When you look at the togetherness in the gym, why is this the perfect environment for you, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I know everyone says it, but we are like a family in the gym. Everyone gets behind each other, do you know what I mean? They all went out to support Joe. A few of the boys come back to Newcastle to support me as well. I know it's a bit different scenery, but they still come up to support. I also heard Conor shouting out right body shot and bring it up, which I done and I caught him as well, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a great team we've got down the Matchroom gym.
And as Eddie said there, this isn't the time to go away and party and go on holiday, but I get the feeling, Jimmy, that's not in your persona anyway, and you'll be looking to get straight back in the gym.
Yeah, definitely. Eddie's 100% right. Enjoy this win, enjoy the weekend. Like everyone I've been sparring in the gym is better than that guy. Everyone would have stopped that guy the same as I would. It's just about stepping up in opposition and slowly getting better as I'm doing so.
And Eddie mentioned those who made the trip north to Newcastle. What's your message you want to leave to your supporters, Jimmy, heading into 2024?
Yeah, big thanks to everyone. Shout out to everyone who come up from Essex. It means a lot. Thank you all.
2-0, Jimmy Sains. Congratulations, well done.
Resurrection is in my DNA.
A champion's true character is found in the face of adversity.
Looking forward to the rematch.
Fueled by the bitterness of defeat. This is where true champions are made. Ready to rise to the occasion.
And make sure that I get my second win against Katie Taylor.
Deep, uncharted territory again. inspired by the sweet taste of glory, and a return to the grounds where it all began.
No, Katie Taylor is home again.
Undisputed titles still for the taking.
It's a massive fight.
This is where true champions are made. Cameron versus Taylor, the rematch, live on DAZN.
What a fight that was. Unbelievable. The atmosphere in Dublin was incredible and the fight did not disappoint. Let's take a look back at that first contest.
The night itself, the atmosphere was absolutely electric. It was great to be bringing big time boxing back, to have a chance to fight in front of my home fans.
This is the moment of truth, and there's no turning back.
I was up against Katie Taylor, the golden girl for female boxing. I wasn't supposed to win. A lot of people doubted me and thought, how am I going to handle the pressure? How am I going to handle the big night? And I rose to it.
Well, it's been so long coming for this proud fighting nation, the return of their proud fighting hero.
It's just me soaking in the atmosphere. I didn't even realise that Chantal was actually in the ring. I thought she was coming out second.
So I remember I was looking over and thinking, you ain't even started walking yet. I think it was a mistake. There wasn't any gamesmanship there. I was just kind of I was trying to soak the atmosphere in, and when I stepped into the ring, I was surprised to actually see Chantal in there. Oh, come on, it's a long night anyway. Let's just get cracking now. And I just poker faced it and got down to business.
Some said that you looked a little bit flat in the first round.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Superb attack from Cameron at the end of this opening round.
It wasn't a great performance.
See, I felt Katie's power. I know she can't hurt me. I take shots to give shots.
I wouldn't say she's someone who has any power.
The people saying that Katie wasn't the best on the night because of the ring walk, because of injuries, because of this and that, it doesn't matter. If I'm on my worst night or she's on her best night, I beat her at the end of the day.
And the crowd again getting behind their hero for one last surge, last few seconds of the 10th and final round.
In the middle of a big fight like that, you know that the fight's very close, you know the rounds are very close.
As soon as I heard that first scorecard, I felt sick.
95-95 even.
What about when you heard Anne Steele?
I could have cried, but I held it together. She's had a loss now, and she's looking me in the eyes knowing that I'm the girl that took her undefeated record.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to fight for your belts, and looking forward to the rematch.
How is she going to get back in that ring knowing that she needs to beat me, and she can't?
You have to be able to adapt as a fighter, and I have a chance to rectify things and make things right.
And I'm spiteful, I'm horrible. I'm just a completely different fighter, and that's why November the 25th, I know that a whole different version of me is going to be in that ring.
Wow, beautiful, lovely.
Really couldn't care less how Chantal approaches a fight. I am very, very confident that I'll be victorious on fight night.
We're not just boxing here on DAZN. Remember, every NFL game is available live throughout the regular season here on the NFL Game Pass, including this Sunday where both the Cincinnati Bengals and Baltimore Ravens will be looking to make it 5 wins on the bounce and show off their Super Bowl credentials. Or tune in to NFL Red Zone, which shows every touchdown from every game as the action unfolds throughout the day. Well, we'll see there. I'm not sure you're a big fan of NFL, but I know what you are a big fan of.
Walter Payton.
Hey?
Chicago Bears in the 80s,
yeah, okay.
That's all I know, man.
But I know
Move on quick.
You're a massive fan of Katie Taylor and Chantal Cameron.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, well, I sat in the cinema with some real good-looking former world champion recently, and you as well, Darren. We had a really good chat about it, wasn't it? And it's an intriguing fight where, you know, the favourite has changed, I would feel. You know, I think the way Chantal Cameron dictated the space more than anything else. What Katie Taylor does so well is in and out movement, and that confuses everybody. But she does the same thing all the time. It's always worked, so why change it? What Chantal Cameron did when she bounced back, she nicked the space, but didn't get too close. And I think that really threw Katie Taylor. Added with the physical strength of Chantal Cameron, and it was away from home. It was a tremendous performance, tremendous win, and I think this fight will be better for Katie Taylor for the first. I think Katie Taylor will, for the first time in her career now, really has to show something that she didn't have to show before. And coming back from a defeat, even in close fights, she's always just done enough to get over the line. And that failure for a supreme superstar like her, got to be hard to swallow.
So much to look forward to. Cannot wait to get to Dublin. Well, we've seen Jimmy Sains go to 2-0 as a professional. Cameron Vong is looking to do the same thing. Let's hear from the young man.
I'm excited. I bring something not everyone brings. Fly, flashy, have fun in there. But when needs be, I can dog it out, and I've got the dog in it. I believe I'm Eddie's best prospect. I know I said in the past one of, but I believe I am the best prospect, and I'm going to show that on Saturday night and show that he's not making a mistake putting me co-main event. I honestly believe with the skills I've got and the talent I've got, the IQ, all them things, and the team I've got behind us, why I can't be a world champion. I'm outspoken. I say what I think. What you see is what you get. So I think a lot of fans will take to us once to see what I'm about, not just boxing wise, but once to get a nose as well.
Newcastle is a beating heart of British boxing.
Chief support in their hometown. It's unbelievable. I didn't expect it. I don't think many people do that in their second fight. The knockout, I'm not too fussed about. I'm just bothered about performing on the night and putting on a good show for my supporters. So I'm really looking forward to it. I know I'll shine under the lights like I did last time. I love being under there. I love being under the pressure. I just enjoy it, man. I want to be headlining either fighting for or defending a world title. This is just a start for me, and hopefully the next time I come back to Newcastle, I am headlining and it's my name up there.
Like I say, it all kicks off at 7 p.m. this evening, live on DAZN. Cameron Vong is our chief support, but first up, Ewan McKenzie versus Ishmael Davis. Mark Dickinson in with the experience. Grant Dennis, talented Callum French in with Jeff Ofori. And there it is, Cameron Vong versus Mosquera. And that leads us on to tonight's main event, the extremely talented Shabaz Masoud versus the hard-hitting Jose Sanmartin. And I mentioned Ewan McKenzie versus Ishmael Davis. There is Ewan McKenzie, the local lad from Jarrow, around 4 miles away from the city centre, this arena. But there is one more fight left on the Before the Bell segment. Owen Reese's brother, Ben Reese is ready. So let's hand over to David Dim.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Newcastle, England, live on DAZN, the action continues with a special light heavyweight attraction. Now entering the arena, please welcome the Street Lion, Saddam Da Silva Gaetano. Now entering the arena, please welcome Big Tasty Ben. Newcastle, England, live on DAZN. We are set to go with a special light heavyweight attraction. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored by Betfred, Stagefront, Everlast, and Forged Irish Stout. Introducing your third man in the ring at the sound of the bell, from Siam, scoring referee Neil Close. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing scheduled in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears white trunks with the red trim. He scaled 13 stone, 1 pound, 10 ounces. His professional record, 7 victories against 3 defeats, with 5 of his 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Bruges, Belgium, please welcome the Street Lion, Saddam Da Silva Caetano. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white trunks with the silver and pink trim. He scaled 13 stone, 2 pounds, 7 ounces. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 1 victory, no defeats, 1 draw, and his 1 win came by way of knockout. He fights out of New Biggin by the Sea. Please welcome Big Tasty Ben Reese.
Okay, both boxes, you both know the rules of boxing. Keep your heads up, keep your punches up. I want nothing on the back of the head. Obey my commands at all times. Defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Back your corner.
Well, we see brother Owen Reese come straight out of the blocks in that first round, the first fight on before the bell. Let's see brother Ben does exactly the same.
Round 1.
See in the southpaw stance, Ben Reese figure out the 2 brothers, southpaw, light heavyweight. And imagine brother was a handful, so was Ben.
Yeah, but a little bit more cautious of an approach here, not so well. It's a good left hand there, lovely, well timed left hand there from Reese.
He's a bit of a handful, his opponent Saitano. I've seen him in the past, there's lots of gaps, as you can see there defensively, but he comes to fight, he comes to win, he's naturally aggressive, though being pushed back onto the back foot by Ben Reese. Comes to fight. He's in with a very good fighter, numerous national champion as an amateur, Ben Reese. Managed, as I say, by Sam Jones, and you won't be shocked by his Barry, but Sam says Ben is a future world champion. Says that about a lot of his fighters, Sam Jones. He's just typical manager, but he believes in his fighters, that's for sure. Oh, big left hand, lovely. Made him fall short, Saitano, with the shot. And he landed the left hand, he lands it again. He's taken them well, Saitano, I must say, but 2 big shots from Ben Reese, who looks to close the show as he backs Saitano onto the ropes.
Just got a little bit too close there, Reese. Up to that point, the judgment of this was fantastic. There it is again.
He cannot miss with that left hand, Barry.
He's not overreaching with this, so that means the back foot's not coming forward with the shot. He's been able to turn from the waist. There it is again, nice and neat.
Taking the space away from Saitano, taking a little step back, looking for the left hand, trying to find the right hand of his own, Saitano, but again, the work from Reese, very impressive. Yeah, more technically.
Can't miss with that left hand, can he?
No, he cannot miss with the shot. It's all working well, 1-2, right hook.
That was good from him there, look, he didn't get carried away, got back to the jab, lovely lateral movement there from Reese again. Boxing really well, really sharp, vision's good. A little lower though, that shot.
Composed, isn't he? But every time he makes Saitano miss, makes him pay with that left hand. Credit to...
He's also been aware of what's coming back as well here.
Yeah, looking for the shot. Don't get too predictable with it, but he's working every time, so... His broke, don't fix it. Working again, nice high guard from Saitano though, but good shots, working the body, nice short right hand from the man from Belgium.
Saitano, when he throws that right hand, he comes back to the chest, and that's why Reese hasn't let that left hand go. Everything there is again, see? Gotta let it go. Really good first round here for Reese.
do this.
Breathe. Timing is everything.
Perform better on Sundays. Get half-price electricity, 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. with Peak Save from British Gas.
Have a look at these left hands, Barry.
Just little step back there, made Santana fall short and right through the tag. And once he hit with that shot, then he knew every time Santana throws that right hand, it comes back low. Santana the left hand goal. A really good, thoughtful and positive start there from Rees.
Yep, that's the word, I think. Positive. Good start. See, measures the distance without the right hand. Looking to change the direction of that left hand now. More of a hook with that shot. Doesn't really have any answer here. Taking that right uppercut, lead right uppercut from Rees Saitano. Credit, he showed a decent chin because he has been tagged numerous times with that left hand, whether it be a hook, an uppercut, straight down the pipe. He's still there, he's still having to go, chin high though.
I still think Rees got another couple of inches to punch through the target to make it more dynamic. I think that he's hit him clean and accurate with the shot. So I think he's just slightly bit further away than he needs to be.
Yeah, you see that quite a lot with a lot of amateurs, top amateurs, turning professional. Don't quite fully rotate through the shots. I'm sure with experience and time as a pro, we'll start seeing that from Ben Rees. Again, holding the centre ring, Barry.
Well, even as the round goes on, if you're going to see Santana start to tire, you'll be more comfortable starting to steal that space. Yes, that was a better shot.
That last right hook caught Saitano high on the tempo. Again, took it really, really well, the man from Belgium, but he is completely second best in every department here. Just missing that straight left from Ben Rees, but took the right hook.
Come back with the right hook, then he put him back on line, coming back in shape. There's an uppercut for Rees there, he hasn't had a go yet, but maybe rather than have long left hands, maybe double jab away and take a little step to the side and rip through the middle with that uppercut.
Second 6-rounder for Ben Rees. Again, going through the gears, yeah, nice high guard of Saitano,
smooth.
Nice work, yeah, very
nice
smooth,
rhythm.
relaxed, good rhythm from Rees. Oh, a little short right hand from Saitano out of nowhere. Drops Ben Rees.
Lovely shot.
Of the wins he's had, Saitano, 5 have come by KO, and he's in the centre ring now trying to land big shots of his own. Out of nowhere, a little short right hand from the man from Belgium, but back, he looks like he's recovered, Ben Rees. More of a flash knockdown, wasn't it, Barry?
Yeah, well, that was a good shot. He got caught square, he got caught when he's throwing. Sometimes you don't see those, they hurt the most, but he's doing the right thing here, he's holding on, just trying to make sure he got his feet below him.
The left hand again, just taking that little step back, throwing the 1-2, just missing the shots. Saitano.
Oh, that's good there from Rees, a nice little step back.
So dropped in this second round, Ben Rees.
Join us for the Mercedes-Benz Platinum Star event at your local showroom from the 10th to the 13th of November. Take advantage of 0% APR representative, available across selected electric cars. Plus, unlock our event-only offers in-store. The Platinum Star event. Visit us from the 10th to the 13th of November.
Oh, it's a lovely shot, really is. There's a big gap through the middle there from Rees. He was being so offensive. I don't think he was forgetting what was coming back there from Santana. Just got caught a little bit square-footed. I don't think he was seriously hurt, but it was a good, solid knockdown.
Slap from Graham Rutherford at the break there. And I tell you what, there was a big right hook that followed that right hand, who He was lucky, Ben Rees, that he avoided the shot, he was down, but Satano looking again for that right hand over the top, very dangerous. He dips the head low and he loops the right hand over the top.
Let me even Rees. 1-2, 1-2. Do that. 1-2. Take a step forward, 1-2 again.
I do feel he can make life very easy for himself here. Ben Rees just getting behind the jab, using the feet. We've already seen that slick footwork, making Satano fall short. Referee just telling off. Satano, is it Satano? I know he's up.
They're both pushing it inside of the glove, aren't they?
This is where he wants to be. I'm sure Ben Rees, centre of the ring, be able to move back when Satano does pounce, but the man from Belgium again just dipping that head, looking for that big right hand.
Yeah, but that's good footwork there from Rees. Once Satano's throwing, he's hitting fresh air. A little adjustment with the feet, keeping him in a nice safe place, and he's landing with some good shots.
Good little left hook. Landed twice though from Satano. To switch on a little bit more defensively, use those feet to sharpen up, but that left hand still very effective, working the jab, just tripling up the shot. Some movement with the head from Rees, slipping to the left hand side.
Nice good work, and again there, nice. See that 1-2 down the line, that's the shot for him every time. Always lands with it, it's clean, it goes through, it punches through the guard.
Referee again, asking for Rees to keep the head up. A little scrappy when it's inside, working the levels well there, Ben Rees. 1-2, and then he drops the right hand to the body twice, just round that left elbow of Satano.
Again, when Satano holds the hands up, he just arcs his body forward a little bit, and that's where that uppercut needs to come into play.
Definitely the guard is quite wide of Satano. That uppercut could slip through. Yeah, you're right, Barry. That shot is there, but this is good work to the body from Rees.
Just a little step to the side here now for Rees.
Again, like his brother Owen, just desperate to please and get stuck in when you do feel for Ben Rees, he can make life a lot more simple for himself. Just getting behind that jab, the straight shots, the 1-2 like you say, use those feet and allow Satano to walk onto the shots. Again, working the body well. Ben Rees.
Low work on that one shot, that's a good work there from his
big 1-2. Mouth guard is out of Satano, but this is good work from Ben Rees. He looks like he's hurt, Satano. He's taking some big shots with both hands. Bit scrappy.
Just got that front foot too close there, Rees. And that allows Satano just to survive there. So tying him up a little bit.
Let's go.
Yeah, the mouthpiece of Satano did come out, so the corner just going to reapply that right on the bell. An entertaining contest this, the last on before the bell.
You can do this. Breathe.
Timing is everything. Perform better on Sundays. Get half-price electricity, 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. with Peak Save from British Gas.
That's good work from both, Barry. Entertaining stuff.
I tell you what, Satano is absolutely exhausting in the ring, but I understand he took some really heavy shots there from Rees. This assault here was fantastic. Just got at the end of it, he just got a little bit too close, and that allowed Satano just to tie him up, mess him around a little bit. But before that, real quality work there from Rees.
Referee not happy, a bit scrappy at the end of that third round, and you're right, you called it. Satano does look very tired. He was almost laying down in the corner in that break.
But sometimes with a tired fighter, they plant their feet and they get a bit more purchase on their shots.
Picking the shots nicely here. Ben Rees, yeah. Again, that 1-2, right hook to the body. Good variation with the shots.
Short little right hook there, wasn't it, from Reese? It caught Santana right on the button.
And to hold again, Santana just leaning on the ropes, but the work rate of Santana has dropped. He lands a nice right uppercut, though.
Yeah, he was all too far over the front foot there, wasn't he, Reese?
Looking unsteady on his legs, just walking forward, still trying to find some sort of opening, but I do feel Ben Reese has gotten a lot more of a rhythm with his work. Picking the 1-2, that right to the body working nicely. Santana on the retreat now.
Just got to be aware of that right hand. You see Santana, he looks like he's tired, and he is tired, but every now and again he'll just swing that right hand over the top as Reese is advancing forward, and that's what you got to be aware of. But apart from that, what he's doing at the minute is really good work. It's a good right hook.
The right hook followed by the 1-2. He took it well, Caetano, but he's definitely hurt. He's looking for the right uppercut.
Yeah, you got to let it go. That shot's been there for him all night.
I see you next to me in the commentary booth, just throwing your own uppercut, Barry, but that is definitely the shot for Ben Reese. After that right to the body, and the uppercut after that was a nice right hook. He's taking all of these shots to the head.
I don't think they're really hurting Santana, but they're tired, they're draining his energy, emptying his tank. He's tired more than hurt here, Santana. And Reese just getting a little bit too close to that feet with his feet.
Just smothering his work. Good right hook again. The legs look unsteady. The referee's having a look. He's applying good pressure here, letting the shots go. Head hunting a lot though, Ben Reese, but again, Santana, you can see their mouth wide open. Certainly felt that. Not too sure we're going to see much more from Caetano, who takes another short right inside from Ben Reese. Yeah, he's exhausted. You're right, Barry. He's holding on every opportunity.
This is where Reese says he's keeping nice and long. Nice, rained on long, straight, hard shots.
Yeah, doesn't need to get too close here.
You just force the referee to step in then. He can't fire back. The referee has to step in.
25 seconds to go in this fourth round. Can we see a big finish from Ben Reese? He's ready to go. Santana. Oh, 1-2 again. When he keeps it simple, he cannot miss Ben Reese. Looking for that right hook, followed by a left, and again. But again, Caetano takes the shots.
Oh, good shot from Santana there. Nice little shot. Oh, better for Reese though. Really got a shot.
Big shots from Ben Reese, and then Caetano comes back. But again, I'm just looking at Caetano in that red corner. He is exhausted.
That right hook there from Reese almost took Santano's head off, didn't it? That's a hard roll, that. It's a really high-paced roll there from Reese. Santana, and we've got to give Santana his credit. He was knackered after about 35 seconds of the round. And always stayed in there. There was times there he looked like he was just going to wilt. Look at these big heavy shots he's taking here. He's tired. Not seriously hurt, but enough to maybe, you know, a sustained attack there. Referee's looking to step in. Just as enough to hold, doesn't he, there, Santana?
Yeah, and he's just falling forward, like you say, Baron. He just smothers his work. Like you can see it here. He's doing the right thing, Caetano, trying to hold on, but you can see he just smothers his work and he's allowed Santana to survive.
Reach these route one, long straight shots right down the middle. That's all he needs to do, and he'll get the stoppage here.
Yeah, you're just seeing a glimpse of that right hook again. That, as Barry described, nearly took the head off of Santana. Referee having a word again with Ben Reese. Not too sure what that was for now. Off they go. Back to work. Oh, he felt something there.
Yeah, long left hand there from Reese.
He seemed to look at the floor for a moment. Santana letting some shots go.
His laces are undone, that's why.
Oh, you're right, well spotted, Barry. Lace of Santana undone. Again, he's holding on, getting a bit messy, a bit scrappy. Just needs to allow the space. As you say, Ben Reese does not need to get so close. And he keeps things simple and he keeps the shot straight. Cannot miss as he does there again. The 1-2.
A little step back before it. The punches are good, but the movement before he gets the shot goes fantastic.
Now the ref has spotted the lace of Santana, who goes back to his corner.
They can't do a double knot in Belgium.
No.
That's true story. Drink the hot chocolate. useless at knock.
Chips as well.
Yeah, no, we didn't chips.
My favourite, and I'm sure they're going to take. Well, I thought they might have taken a bit longer to do that lace up.
Look at those, useless. Told you they can't do it.
Yes, not the best double knot I've ever seen, I must say.
It's coming and done in another round.
Yeah, and straight back to work is Ben Rees, keeping it nice and long, the 1-2 at arm's length. This is the range that he needs to be at, Ben Rees.
And that's part of the process when you know the learning fight. Is knowing what level, what range you need to be at, where your feet need to be at your optimum best.
I think he's realised that with the amateur pedigree, he's got the know-how in the amateur game, and you can see he's sussed out Satana now. He's keeping it exactly where it needs to be. The ref getting close. This is a good attack from Ben Rees. Lands another right hand. Satana is all over the place. The legs are unsteady. 1-2 left hook. The referee's having a look again. The hooks raining, and referee jumps in and saves Satana. That was a very good finish from Ben Rees.
You know what? Once he kept it simple and did the basics really well, and that's what he did in the last round and a half there, Rees. He did the basics, the straight shots down the middle, the clearest target to hit was right in front of you. Once he did that and didn't get his feet too close, he was dominant. That was a really, he had to think, that was a really good fight, but he had to dig it out a little bit. He landed with big shots, and the guy didn't wane. He had to get off the floor as well. Let's not forget that. And it wasn't a heavy knockdown. It wasn't a flash knockdown. I think he got caught with a good shot. And then he got the finish. He had to dig deep. That was a hard fight, a fast-paced fight. And in the end, his brain got in the way. Not the strength and the power, his brain, because he realised he realised if he didn't get too close, he threw the long shots we see here. They're all long, accurate shots. But he's not getting too close, and that's not allowing just Satana to hold on effectively.
This was where he gave himself space as he got into the corner, didn't he, Barry?
And slowed it down a little bit, so there's more quality, more weight, and more purchase in the punches. That was a really good performance for what's that? That's his third fight. That's a really good performance against a guy with a really big third fight. That's a really good opponent.
Yeah, tough matchmaking, Satano.
I'm a fan.
Some good wins, 5 knockouts. You see some power. He dropped Ben Rees in the earlier rounds, but a very good display. He found the distance, he measured the distance, he found the shots, and he got the win. Very, very good finish.
I would say one thing, sorry, Darren. Imagine having an argument with those two brothers out in the club somewhere.
Not me, don't worry about that, Barry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute and 32 seconds of round number 5. Your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Big Tasty Ben Rees.
A round of applause from his opponent, Satano. He played his part in that contest. He was complaining with the stoppage, but there were no way, in my opinion, I'm sure Barry's, that he could continue there. Took some very big shots. Looks impressive when he found his range, his timing and his distance. He'll be annoyed, I'm sure, the fact that he got dropped, but showed he's resilient and has good powers of recovery. Posing with photographs with manager Sam Jones and the rest of the team. Graham Rutherford, there's strange to see Graham Rutherford with hair. Are we going to see a return of your hair, Barry?
Let's hope so. Hey, Christmas is coming, you never know. It's on the top of my Christmas list every year, by the way, for the last 20 years.
Well, I keep my fingers crossed for you, mate. Ben Rees now posing.
I got to say, if Graham Rutherford didn't look scary enough anyway,
it'd be even worse now.
Oh yeah.
Well, the victor is making his way to our reporter Jamie Ward. Manager Sam Jones is here, so let's hear the older brother Ben Rees, the victor this evening.
Well, Big Tasty Ben Rees, that was certainly entertaining. Firstly, after a stop-start beginning to your professional journey, how good did it feel to get rid of those itchy knuckles in a very entertaining fight tonight?
Good, but there was a fucking lot of ring rust there. There's a lot of ring rust there, as you could see, but getting the rounds in. I've been so inactive as a pro. I've been pro nearly 3 or 4 years and 2 fights. You know what I mean? It's nowhere near enough activity.
Well, let's break down the key moments, because from the start you looked really measured. You couldn't miss with that backhand out, that southpaw stance. Big moment in that second round, you touched down. Just talk us through what happened from your perspective.
What, in the second round where I got put down? Fuck around and find out. That's what fucking happened. You know what I mean? I was getting too comfortable and I took a shot, went to the ground, wasn't hurt. I can take a very good shot as a pro, but when I went down, I was just, you could see I was embarrassed. I was thinking, what am I doing on the floor here? And I got up and I just thought I'm going to fuck him up when I get up.
Graham wasn't happy at the end of that round, as you can imagine. How did the game plan change, Ben, from that moment onwards after the knockdown?
Nothing, I wasn't even hurt, but people who's boxed will know it was just a flash, and I went down, I was biting my lip, I was thinking, you bastard. I was like, you've got us there. And I thought, when I get up, I thought, I'm just going to fucking smash you.
I know the adrenaline's flowing, Ben. I will apologise those who are offended by the language. It's all good. Saddam Caetano was a step up tonight. He'd boxed for national titles in Belgium, certainly very tough. In terms of learning, what will you take from that this evening forwards?
Well, learn as a pro, you've got to be look out at all times, because, you know what I mean, I've got hit and I went down. I wasn't hit one bit. When I went down, I was honestly biting my lip going, I'll not swear again about you little dick. I was there. I thought, I'll get up, I'm just going to get you here. And obviously I got him out there, which I'm very happy. It was a big step up for us tonight. I've been pro for nearly 3 or 4 years and I've had 3 fights. I've had no activity. I need to be fighting a lot more, get used to doing them rounds and the full experience again, you know what I mean?
Let's grab a word with Sam Jones. Sam, Eddie keeps talking about the need for real fights. In terms of that this evening, what was your verdict watching that? Because it was very entertaining.
I just said to Tom Dallas there, the matchmaker, I said, Tom, what's going? No, listen, he was really, really tough. And Ben boxed beautifully at times there. He got caught with a silly shot, but he got straight back up. And I think it was more the embarrassment. He said he was embarrassed, but there's no need to be. That's what happens in professional boxing. If you switch off for a split second, you can get put on the floor. But he come back and he put on a fantastic performance there. And listen, Eddie Hearn kept saying about excitement, excitement, excitement. That's what you get from him and his brother tonight. So I'm proud of that performance from Ben. He'll learn a lot and we need to get him active, and that's what we're going to do next year.
Sharing a card with your brother, of course, tonight, Ben. How did you balance the nerves? Because you said at the press conference you get more nervous watching him than you do fighting yourself. Yeah,
I get more nervous doing the press conference and doing this talking here in case I'm going to mess up. But yeah, mate, I've been pro nearly 4 years. I've had 3 fights. It's a joke. I need to be active. I'm miles better than that. That was nothing. I haven't been in the ring for 10 months. Get us in the ring more often, and I'll be putting people out to sleep in the first round.
Well, the Rees brothers are both victorious here in Newcastle. I think the mood should be positive at the Sunday roast lunch tomorrow, but congratulations, Ben. Good to see you back.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the experience.
This will be the greatest atmosphere you have ever witnessed in a boxing ring.
Here we go. Pacheco all over it. The referee jumps in. Tremendous exchange once again at the end of the round.
That was one of the most incredible fights I've ever seen.
Ryan Garcia just ended it. By Devin Haney. Big shot from Jake Paul. Edwards, clearly he can mix it at the highest level. This is a championship fight.
Well, so much to look forward to here on DAZN, but this is what we've got coming up in around 15 minutes on the main broadcast. Ewan McKenzie takes on Ishmael Davis, then Mark Dickerson takes on the experienced Grant Dennis. Callum French takes on Jeff Bafori, and the young, talented, popular Cameron Vong takes on John Henry Mosquera. And that leads us nicely on tonight's main event, Shabaz Masoud versus the big punching Jose Sanmartin. Well, I must say, Barry, I've enjoyed that segment of Before the Bell.
So I wanted the Rees brothers, who both stole the show. I thought they were both fantastic. Jimmy Sains, I thought, was in a really, really, really disciplined performance. You know, he's critical of himself, but I thought tonight showed the blueprint how he should fight every fight. He knows what he has to do now, and I think, you know, when they go back to camp for the next fight, I think they'll just be saying, that's what you do, and we just improve on that. That's every pattern to every fight you fight now. Controlled, aggressive, but always aware of what's going on around you. It's a great performance. But the bigger fight's ahead tonight. I think it's a real. I think Grant Dennis, Mark Dickerson will be the fight of the night for me. I think, you know, Dennis that's a big step up.
Experience.
But it's a big step up as well, because, you know, Grant Dennis will commit himself, which probably I feel will get him in trouble in the end. But he will commit himself and he'll push Dickerson. But Shabaz Masoud, I've seen him for a long time now. He's a precocious talent.
Expecting a big finish.
Yeah, I think
big performance.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. I think, you know, this is a hard fight for him on paper. Stylistically, on paper, it's this perfect start for him to look fantastic. But we know Sanmartin can be really tough and hard.
Do you know what I think of, Barry, when I think of this fight? Gary Cully versus Jose Felix in Dublin.
Oh, be quiet.
But if you're looking for a case for the underdog, you look at that fight and you think, look, there was no way Cully would lose in that fight. But Felix a big puncher, and so is Sanmartin.
And with the way Masoud spins around the target, he lifts his chin up high sometimes, and he can be caught. Unless and see someone like Sanmartin, then you're asking for trouble. But I do think, I've seen him get it perfect at times, Masoud. And when he's on form, he looks very, very special.
Yeah, very, very good. Well, look, that's all to come up on this evening, live on DAZN at 7 p.m. Make sure you join us.
This platform is to showcase the future of boxing in this country, and Newcastle is a beating heart of British boxing, and this is the next stage of talent coming through.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Saturday night, let's go. He makes his matchroom debut against Jose Sanmartin.
Right here in Newcastle, England.
What it says on the tin, the next generation. This man is not just a future world champion, he's a future multi-weight world champion in Shabaz Masoud.
Sanmartin has fought perhaps the best this division has to offer already.
This is a very, very special talent.
Possibly the most exciting prospect in the country.
Beautiful shot, what a debut.
We're going to see a big resurgence of boxing in the North East.